Zimbabwe cash crisis
worse. Talking about Venezuela once again.
Systemic important banks. They removed the 1,000 thing called monetary awareness. Hey there, hope all is well. Back at you today with some more RT News updates. And as you can tell, we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and the gold linkage from the UK Mint as they announced the idea of being able to hold gold via the blockchain. And as always, before I dive into these couple articles here, I want to encourage you to click the subscribe button for more RT News updates, as well as interviews, as well as live talks. And if you're new to RTD, I want to encourage you to visit the Rethinking a Dollar University page, where I put together all my prior interviews dealing with monetary matters, as well as financial education, to help you better understand this monetary world we're living in. So without further ado, let's dive into today's articles. So as I mentioned today, I have 3 articles all dealing with this UK's Mint launching a gold-backed cryptocurrency, and so it gives a different angle from each one of them. And as always, I want to encourage you to take the time to scroll down below and click on the links for yourself so that you can get a better understanding of what's actually happening inside these articles. The goal is just scan the surface just a little bit, give you something to think about, and then at the very end of all this, summarize it and give my thoughts on it as well. So other than that, let's get into these articles. Very first one is from Cointelegraph, and it says UK's Royal Mint launches gold-backed cryptocurrency. The next one, UK Royal Mint creates gold-backed cryptocurrency. And then the very last one here is from the Express in UK. It says Bitcoin price boosts, the 1,000-year-old business joining Cryptocraze with a key difference. So I have the gentleman over my shoulder here we're going to talk about more about. So give an idea what's going on here. It's a short article, but just give you something to think about. It says UK Royal Mint, the institution responsible for producing all the physical money the country has for circulation, has announced the launch of its own backed cryptocurrency. The blockchain-based coin called Royal Mint Gold, or RMG, is a digital representation of gold stored in the Royal Mint vault. It says the Royal Mint Bullion, the Royal Mint company that sells physical gold, is the first company to allow customers to hold gold-backed assets on the blockchain. It says Tom Coghill, the gentleman over my shoulder, RMG's commercial lead, stated in an interview with expressco.uk. Coghill also mentioned that one RMG coin is equal to 1 gram of gold, adding that it's real gold you're holding when you're holding our RMG. And so just the idea in of itself that they are mentioning how they're going to be the first ones to be an official mint, a government mint that will store the gold for you and give you digital tokens or digital coins that represents 1 gram of gold. So we'll see how that plans out, being that they're the first government issued coin crypto linkage. But it's interesting how all of a sudden it's of interest to them to jump onto the blockchain with the idea of allowing their citizens, and as well as the rest of the world, to hold gold that they're saying they're going to hold in their actual vaults. So that in of itself to me sounds very suspicious. Next one here, more of the same, but it says create gold-backed currency. Give you some more details here. It says Tom Coghill, the Royal Mints from RNG sector, said, "We already sell physical gold from our Royal Mint Bullion business, and we sell coins and bars. In this sense, what we're doing here is simply making that a digital business and allowing for our clients to be able to hold gold for the first time on the blockchain basis. The difference between what we're doing and what other crypto digital assets is that we're a physical, tangible asset. 1 gram on our blockchain represents 1 gram physically in our vault. So it's real gold you're holding when you're holding the RMG." So it says the UK isn't alone in the creation of a gold-backed cryptocurrency. In Australia, the Perth Mint claims to be doing something similar. The chief executive here told the Express, "I think as the world moves through time of increasing uncertainty, you're going to see people looking for alternative offerings, and you're seeing the massive flow of funds into the likes of Bitcoin at the moment because people are looking for something outside of the traditional investments." So he hit it right on the nail there. People are looking for alternatives. Now the question would be, do people want to exchange their fiat to then give it back to the Royal Mint in the form of a digital token with the claim of the gold being in the vault? So that would be the big question that I would myself not really have much confidence in. And the very last one here gives an idea. It actually, this gentleman, Tom Coghill, giving a little bit more explanation directly over my shoulder here. And so the idea that they are linking this gold and the blockchain together, not surprising at all. I think it's about time. And so give you an idea of what the actual website is. If you go to rmg.royalmint.com, you have the whole little shebang here, more details. You can register, I guess, and sign up for when it's officially released. I'm not sure if it's going to be available to everyone or just UK citizens, but this is the first public attempt by a Royal Mint or a government issued monetary creator to issue gold / blockchain related financial assets to the public directly. So as always, the goal is to give you options, but yet here's the big thing that's worth, really questioning is the fact that they're going to hold the gold for you and issue you the coins itself. So as always, the question has been whether or not the supply will always meet the demand. And so the idea that they're going to hold the gold for you, but yet be able to issue the right amount of gram coins and gram tokens to the public is always something that I will find very suspicious, just because the idea of actually having the right amount of coins for the right amount of grams in the vault, I believe will not be the case. So at the end of the day, I don't think this is going to work, but yet it's going to be something that's going to be issued by, it's good to say, every mint, every issuer of gold and silver bullion officially through the government. And so it's going to be a way for them to get involved, not mentioning about any fees of that nature and how much it's going to cost to hold and store the gold for you and whatnot. So none of those details are really available to my knowledge, but this is what's happening in the news. So you have officially a government sanctioning the opportunity for citizens to hold gold in the form of a digital ledger, or a coin rather. So it's interesting to see how they're making this an option for their citizens and the world. Now the question will be, what other mints will jump on board? Perhaps the United States Mint, will they jump on board and offering coins as opposed to issuing actual gold and silver eagles or whatnot? And that is something to keep an eye on, because I believe that if this UK experiment actually gets off the ground and starts working and people actually prefer and choose to actually have the coins in the form of the digits as opposed to the real hard bullion in their hand, then it's good to say the United States Mint will do the same. And the question to you would be, if the United States Mint came out with a digital backed gold cryptocurrency, would you yourself purchase it, or would you just stick with the physical? And so I would imagine that if you're a viewer of this channel, you'd rather have something you can hold in your hand, because as always, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. So other than that, I just want to share with you what's happening in the news. I would love to hear your thoughts. Love to find out if you would be one of the people who would love to hold a United States Mint digital back coin if that was the case. And so looking forward to reading some comments in the section below. So other than that, give me a thumbs up, share this if you find this informative, and as well as subscribe if you're new to RTD. Thanks.